On today's episode of Tactical Tuesday, I'll be quizzing Brad again on whether or not I win at Showdown. Just like in the last punishment episode, for each incorrect answer, Brad will have to gem $100 pre-flop at 100 and 0. Last time, Brad ended up winning $13, so rest assured, this week I will be doing everything I can to put an end to Brad's lucky run. Will today finally be the day where Brad gets stacked? Stick around to find out. On today's Ace Queen punishment episode, we start off with an under the gun open to $22, folds around to the button who calls. I squeeze the small blind to $130 or 13 big blinds with ace queen clubs. Under the gun folds, and we get this from the button. So already kind of a tricky spot, I'm sure, to figure out. But I'll let you see the run out first before you have to make your guess.
And for the podcast listeners, the button cold called and then back jammed after John squeezed. So if we're going to see the run out, I imagine that you're going to call all in here with ace queen suited.
There are rivers in all of these hands.
Okay, so we're going to go to the river, and then I get to say whether or not you win or lose.
Correct.
Well, it's a promising start. You flop
I probably don't hit a club.
Yeah. You flopped a nut flush draw. Probably not going to make it. The board is 5, 6, 9. The turn is a 7. And the river is a 6. So 5, 6, 6, 7, 9. You don't make your flush. Are you going to win or lose? So basically, like, villain can have... You win if villain has king, queen. Like queen, jack, jack 10. Don't really have much info on villain. I would say their most likely category of hand is like medium to small pocket pairs, and you lose to every single one of those. You beat ace jack. If I learned anything from the last episode, it's that the outlier carries more weight than the reality of the situation. So there's this contrary part of me that wants to just say that you won just because, but my heart says you lost. But you're setting me up for failure here, so I just got to play the game that I'm given. Realistically, I would say that you lost. But for the game, I'm going to say that you won just because. I have to go...
Your official guess is win. I just want to be clear that on
my official
5,
guess,
6, 6, 9, 7.
Yes, my official guess is win because you're not going to make it easy on me. And I just... If you played it straight this time, then, kudos, well done. And I guess I'm going to be going all in the dark 5 times in a row. Hand number 2, cutoff opens, button flats. You 3-bet. Oh my god! What is this? So the button?
That's what I was saying every time this happens. What is this?
Yeah, the button back jams once again.
It's for a full 100 big blinds both times, by the way, for the podcast listeners. These aren't like some 50 big blind back jams. There.
Oh, you flopped an ace, so this one must be the one that you lose. So you have ace. So the flop is ace jack 6, turn deuce river 5, 3 diamonds. You have the queen of diamonds, which means they probably don't have flushes. Again, this is like an easy one to say that you won, but I'm just going full contrary this whole episode. You have top pair second kicker, so you lost this one to a set. I'm just gonna say, like, we'll see. This is gonna be either the best or dumbest strategy that you could see here, but since you're picking the hands, they're not random. I just feel like you're setting me up for failure, so maybe you're setting me up for all the failure here. So you win the first one, and you lose the second one. These are my guesses.
I'm excited to see how this one messes up or messes with your mind.
So you open the cutoff with ace queen. The button 3-bets to 75. The big blind cold call 75, and you decide to stick all the money in pre-flop with ace queen. So we are true to our theme here, ace queen of spades. Let's see what happens. The button folds. That's good news. And now the big blind calls. So, all right. Flop is king 9-4, turn deuce. You have a flush draw. Let me go on a limb and say that you don't. If you hit it with a 9 of spades, then I'm just going to say that they have quads. That's okay. River's a deuce, so you have ace queen high. How on earth could you win here? I don't know how you win, but my strat is that you win. So king 9-4, deuce deuce. You're gonna win this pot. I just know
You're
it.
gonna guess win here.
I'm guessing win. Yes.
Okay.
I'm committed. I'm committed to the strat.
I can tell.
I'm going the opposite of what I would say on every single hand. Number 4, we have a pot open. Villain
so this
appears.
hand is actually versus a fish.
Yeah, villain appears to be a fish. I mean, the cold call all in almost certainly has to be against a fish too, right?
That's true. Not like it's also not like the back jamming. It's particularly reg behavior either.
So this villain must have been quite passive because you flat the small blind facing pot open.
I remember being pretty nervous about the 3.5x open, likely because the fish had multiple opening sizes and probably never or rarely opened that large.
All right, so ace 9 7 flop. You flop top pair second kicker once again. Fish bets 75%. You call. Oh, you turn top 2. You're definitely losing here. Fish bets pot on the turn.
It's a good way to start losing.
You click it. That's kind of a weird raise. I don't really love it, but
I don't know what I was doing here either. But hey, I really want to help him put the money in with,
So they bet 3-bet jam.
Incredible price now.
Just king of diamonds. Make it like at least tricky here. Oh, we do have a king on the river. You definitely lost this one with top 2, so we're saying lose for number 4. Final board was ace, king, queen, 9, 7.
So just to be clear, on the board where I had ace high on like king, 9, 5, deuce, whatever, that's the one where you're guessing win. And then the board where I have top 2 on ace, queen, king, 9, 7, that's the one where you're guessing that I'm going to lose.
Correct.
Okay.
Right. I'm not getting got this time by your shenanigans. I have to keep you honest with these hands that you choose. So you 3-bet the small blind with ace queen.
Sure you can guess what's going to happen.
And the button jams, so flop is 10-8 deuce. Turn 4 river jack. You definitely win this one. Jack 10-8 4 deuce. You have ace queen high. Oh my god! Now that I thought about it at the end here, I'm thinking like you probably don't have many hands where you got all in with ace queen, so you didn't have like a wide selection of hands to choose from for this episode. So this one hurts actually to say that you win this one.
How can I win this one? There's a jack and a 10 on the flop.
Jack
you
10 8
right?
4 deuce. You have ace queen high. I don't know how you win, but
all right,
I've come this far, so somehow you're going to win this one with ace high, and this is how I played the game today. I feel really bad about the way that I played, to be honest with you. But,
let's go to the results.
I committed. Here we go. Let's look at these hands. I'm feeling quite sad about this, to be honest.
Hold on real quick. So just to remind you and the listener, your guesses were alternating win, loss, win, loss, win.
Okay, so we really need to start out with a win here. In this one, the board's a 4 straight. You don't have anything, and I said you won. You did win. We're starting out on the right path.
It seems like you've nailed the strategy of the game.
On the first hand, they back jammed with
holds.
Jack 10 suited and didn't make anything. So hand number 2, they back jam. This is a lose. You have top pair second kicker in a spot where like it just seems impossible that you could lose. You lose, baby.
Could he go 5 for 5 with this strategy?
There are some that I feel really, really bad about. So ace queen of spades. This one, you're the one putting it in after the big blind cold calls. Big blind cold calls a 3-bet, then calls all in, and you make nothing. Did I say you won this one?
You did say I won this one because I make nothing. The worse my hand is.
Oh no. This one I felt incredibly bad about because I just know that cold call and then call all in just feels pretty pocket pair heavy. Doesn't feel very ace jack heavy considering you also have an ace, but so we're 2 for 3.
Yep.
This one is the one where you make 2 pair
against
against
hand of the entire
white
episode.
belt. And I said that you lose with your 2 pair. on the ace, king, queen, 9, 7 run out. Does he lose? Oh, he wins. What an idiot.
GMs.
I said you lose with top 2. What am I doing? They have 2 pair actually. They shockingly, I can't even believe that they have ace 9 off in their here. This is actually feels like a bad beat for you to win.
And last but not least, you guessed that I won this one.
Yep, all in pre with ace queen. This one, another one that I can't even imagine you winning on jack 10 8 4
I'll let you change your answer. I'll let you change your answer.
I feel like you're just messing with me now. Why would you do that?
so
As a
sad if
free
I let
roll.
you
Why would
change
you
your
give me
answer
a
and you
free
just
roll?
didn't
Why would
change
you
it?
give me a chance to change my answer unless you wanted me to change my answer because it was going to be
Because this
right?
is so ridiculous. This is like the king high board one where it was just like you're like, yeah, they're so pocket pair heavy. You don't have to take it.
I know I don't, but I feel like you're just trying to make me look dumb right now by giving me a chance and then owning myself by not changing my answer, which makes me want to change my answer, to be honest. Like that makes me want to change my answer more than
It's like I forget who does this, but he bluffs the river and then the guy folds and he asks if you want to chop before he mucks his hand, and everyone says no or something like that.
I'll change my answer.
Okay, so you guessed win and you're changing to loss.
Yes.
Okay.
Oh my god! Why would you give me? Why would I take it?
3 jams.
Oh my god! So you won. How'd
2
you?
for 5.
I feel so tricked right now. It was obvious. Why would you let me change it if I got it wrong? The only
now
reason
it's
you would let me
obvious.
change it is if.
Yeah. You're the guy that calls on the river, loses, and then says, "Yeah, I knew that's what you had, right?"
Yeah. You you get outcomes like this when you're just an eternal troll like John Chai. So I missed
Let's get to
3.
jamming.
My original strat got 3 out of 5 though. So
Yeah.
I did better when I was actually thinking about it.
Your original strat was
correctly.
nailing it. I was sweating at the beginning when you were like, "This is what I'm gonna do, and I'm gonna stick to it." I was like, "God damn it!"
Yeah. Okay, so here we go. 3 all-in jams coming right up. All right, 3 dark jams in 1 orbit. I'll wait until okay, we're about to post in the cutoff because it worked really well for us last time. So I have to be all in 3 times. Oh, the 9-3, huh? If somebody, if low jack or hijack opens, then think I'm gonna fold. If they fold, I think I'm gonna go for it.
What if they limp?
Gotta go for it. Don't know. Don't know if I'm gonna get a better spot. Come on, baby. Don't do it to me.
Oh, think about it. Think about it.
Don't
This
think.
this
Just
guy just
fold.
doesn't wanna lose his post.
Oh, 1 for 1.
How do you run so?
Highest
All
EV
right.
strat and all of 5-6 suited. This is like aces. This is who needs to fold? We just get jam.
No way 2 in a row get through. Please do not let this get through. Seat 4, 5, 6, 1.
It's going to get through. As soon as this software decides that
Even the software is like, all right, let me double check what this guy wants to do.
Are you sure you want to do this, my friend?
Yeah.
Are you sure? I'm sure. Come on, software, do your thing. I'm not tanking. This was snap decision.
Is this like bad for your image? Like they're like, well, it's not a snap jam, so.
young Brad, that was one of my dreams, was to sit at a table, tank for 1 minute, pre-flop every decision, and just jam every single time. Oh, 2 for 2.
We didn't even have to sweat them.
No
We were
sweat.
sweating them too.
Oh my god.
Oh, this is what we needed.
So the 6-5 suited went through, but then I timed out because of this stupid software lag with ace-8. That's okay. I got...
Maybe it saved you. Look at this guy. He's opening the cutoff.
Yeah. Well, 4-5 off. Not the greatest of hands, but I have 3 folds now. This is... I'm not gonna say the dream situation, but low jack. Sorry, 4-5 off. You're getting chunked in the muck, buddy.
So you were up $13 or 13 big blinds after the first punishment episode.
Mm-hmm. Now I'm up $2, and I've got a couple of folds left in me. Oh no!
C2 is probably trapping, like thinking that you're just gonna jam that spot if they call.
I did. I fluffed an open ender though with my 4-5
Yeah.
off. If I could have the hand back, I would definitely. Oh, what is this? The one hand I don't jam, I make a straight.
This happened the last time too. You had like Jack 3 or something, and the flop came like 3-3x or something. So
Now I know how those live players actually feel when they're like, "Oh, I would have flopped trips." When they, like, don't call a 4-bet with like 8 deuce off. You know, it feels bad. I'm not gonna lie. King 8 off.
it gets folded to you.
If it gets folded, I mean, if the button opens, we folded a couple times, right? Maybe they're like, okay, well, this was just something that happened a couple of times, and
Now he's playing normal.
click open. Why would they click it? I'm
Maybe
thinking
it's
too much.
because that's their only opening size. I don't know. What?
I should take this one. I'm gonna prolong it though. I've got 2 hands left, and then I have to jam if it comes back to the cutoff, no matter what happens.
I'm really hoping it goes 3-bet both of these next hands before it's your turn to act.
I believe you. You're a psychopath. You just want the pain.
On the
You're
flip
gonna
side,
keep.
though, how strong does that look? You know, it's like bet 3-bet, whatever.
You're gonna keep doing these punishment episodes until I get called. I know it.
Eventually, getting called isn't even going to be enough. It's going to be you have to get called and lose, or we're retaping. Oh, deuce 4. Let's do it. Let's go.
Deuce 4 off on the button. Just fold 1 and 2. I'll do it. The 5 seat just joined. They don't know. Ah! Oh, this next one's it.
No, you're just gonna you're right now. You're locking yourself into 100% taking the next one.
I mean, it's deuce 4 off. What am I supposed to do? Look, it's 3-bet. I dodged the bullet. Oh no, they snapped.
Oh, gone through it for sure. There we go. Oh, somehow we downgraded. Somehow we downgraded.
Straight. How did this happen?
At least you're suited.
Please, low jack, don't open. Just fold.
$2.
I am suited, and I will take it.
Open. Yes. All right. So, like, what's like the optimum tank period? Maybe that should be our next graph.
I'm really thinking about this, Mr. 2-seat. I'm really on the fence. Half my time bank is the optimal. We're all in for the 3rd time, forced with a deuce and a 3 of diamonds. The 5-seed, who hasn't seen me do this, is tanking, which is probably like bad news. I mean, if they called all in with ace queen, that would be just the cherry on top of this episode, right?
Oh my god.
3 more, get through. 5 more, big blinds. Suck it.
$18.
You can't hold me down. I might just make this my primary strategy moving forward when I'm playing online. Just go all in every other hand pre-flop. All right. That's going to do it for this week's episode of Tactical Tuesday. John is really upset that nobody called. Maybe we'll do a punishment episode with him. I suspect if John does this, he's going to get called the very first time.
All 3 for 3 get called like aces somehow.
I'm actually surprised that he didn't sit down at the table just so he could call me all in this time. But next time, he very well may do that. That's going to do it.
Better job next time.
That's going to do it for today's episode of Tactical Tuesday. Thanks for listening. Don't forget to like and subscribe. One of these days I'll be punished, but for now, living in Rewardville.
See you next week.
Don't miss out on our next great poker adventure. Hit that subscribe button and join the CPG family.
This is Tactical Tuesday on Chasing Poker Greatness with your hosts, Brad Wilson and John Chai. Coach Brad approved. Are you a lone wolf searching for the ultimate pack? The CPG Wolf program is a close-knit brotherhood hell-bent on one thing only: chasing poker greatness. Powered by bleeding-edge wolf strats and led by Coach Brad and his lieutenants, CPG Wolves are systematically prepared for almost any spot they'll encounter on the green felt. If you want to plug into an elite team and have a step-by-step game plan to realize your full poker potential, you can apply at cpgwolves.com. Space is limited, and the pack is only as strong as its weakest member. So only the hungriest, grittiest, and most driven will be accepted into the program. Applications are open at cpgwolves.com.